Hey, my beloveds. I know it's been a while. It's been kind of a crazy time in my world since maybe for you too, the end of July, beginning of August, there was so much change and like overturning of stuff. Um, and I think part of it was, kind of getting us ready for this time. And so this reading is for all 12 signs of the zodiac. What I did was I pulled tarot from the Good Tarot deck. So I have a card for each of the signs, and I'll go into that. And then I will do like using my beautiful tarot, the Art Nouveau tarot. I will be, hi Nancy, I will be clarifying cards, getting more information, more details. Anyways, with this deck. So this particular time period, so we're going to cover Mars retrograde, the beginning of Mars retrograde. Mars went into shadow on Saturday. So I'm sure we're already kind of feeling that there's change, that there is pressure. Mars is going to give us pressure to change, especially with this full moon in Pisces coming up. So the full moon in Pisces is on Saturday, the 10th. And of course, it's different time zones depending on where you live in the world, but that's approximately when it happens. And Mercury retrograde begins on September 9th, which is this Friday, and it's going to be in Libra. So with all of these energies, Mars in Gemini, so Gemini, for those of you that are Gemini, and in essence, we're all Gemini, we're all of the signs, because in a chart, it's a circle like a pie with 12 slices. So we're all made up of these things. But if you have a sun, moon, or rising in Gemini, you're really going to be reinventing yourself. Physically, like the body could be major changes. Hi, Jennifer. Good morning. Hi, Tina. Good to see you, ladies. I don't know if I have any Geminis here, but I will be doing a more in-depth Mars and Gemini reading and report probably in a couple of weeks as we get closer, but we're feeling it. There are changes, like my Gemini part of the chart is siblings and home, I think. So that should be interesting. Mars is going to give you a lot of drive and energy in a particular place in your chart to make change. Okay. And with the full moon and Mercury in retrograde in Libra, a lot of these changes are going to be in relationships. And that could be business partnerships, love partnerships, and even friendships, like, anyone that is like your partner in crime in life. There's going to be changes in those relationships. And there's a certain theme definitely coming out in the cards here. I'm going to do the overall. So the overall energy for I would say between now and probably mid-October going into November is the Chariot. So the Chariot is all about aligning your will with the divine plan of your life. Not the small plan, the big plan. Tina, you are a Gemini, that's right. So the Chariot also rules the sign of Cancer. So it's interesting that we have collectively this energy. So the energy of Cancer is a lot about, it's water. So it's very emotional. It's all about creating a foundation of security. And it's also about home, domestic life, the mother, our connection to mother and the home. So are you moving? Are you at this time renovating home, changing, upgrading, inviting new people, new roommates, new children. Gemini often rules children. Cancer is the mother, so, and nurturing. So nurture those parts of your life, the home. And, you know, the chariot could also mean, it's movement. You know, you could be getting a new car at this time. You could be, like I said, upgrading your home. You could be traveling or making plans to travel somewhere. Okay? So this is between now and like I'm thinking beginning of November, probably. I mean, I'm going to do more readings before then, but that's just kind of the overall. So I'm going to start with each of the signs. So the first card is going to be for Aries. And Aries has received the King of Fire in reverse. This is the King of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is about, I'm hearing pity party. So for the Aries out there, it's been a little bit of a rough go for a while now. Chiron has been in Aries, has been in your sign now. Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron is now in retrograde. There are 6 planets in retrograde right at this moment, and also one asteroid, Chiron, is in retrograde. So everything's being changed, everything's being reviewed, everything's being overturned. So that's why we feel so uncertain. There's a lot of instability, and we were seeing it in the world, right? As a matter of fact, what they've been talking about in other astrological circles is that these are the same exact Mars and Gemini in particular. The last time we saw the same configuration was the beginning of World War II, at the height of the Holocaust. At the moment, basically at the moment when Russia and the United States and England came together to go after Germany and, you know, that side. So are we in World War III? Could very well be the beginning. So Aries energy is all about new beginnings, new starts. So let me pull. So if I don't know if I have any Aries here right now. Hi, Colleen, and hi, Gail. Hi, Katie. So I'm going to pull more cards for my Aries friends. So this King of Wands in reverse. Okay. To clarify, you got the Hierophant. This is about, again, so the King of Fire or the King of Wands is definitely a charismatic CEO, entrepreneurial, motivational person. So in reverse is not necessarily the opposite of that, but maybe feeling like your light has been dimmed. So what the advice from Spirit is go into the energy of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is all about spiritual practice, spiritual leadership, also tradition, and maybe taking a more conventional approach. Let's see, what else does Aries need to know right now? Wow. So this is good news coming. This is the Page of Wands. So there is good news coming. There could be an apology coming. There could be an offer of some kind that's very creative, passionate, that lights you up. It's definitely, again, wands are all about the spiritual life, the spiritual fire, inspiration. So that is coming. Okay. So now I'm going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, you got 6 of Earth in reverse. So this means that something has been out of balance in your life, particularly on the physical realm. Maybe feeling lack of finances, maybe feeling like you don't have enough, or having fears of not having enough. The other side of this is if it's in relationships, this is about relationships that are not fair, not balanced. So you might have been in a space of imbalance in a relationship where you or the other person was overgiving and not receiving. So let's look at some clarification cards for you, Taurus. Do I have any Taurians here? Let me know in the comments. Katie says, oh yeah, are you a Taurus? I didn't realize that. Okay, so for Taurus, you got 2 6s. You got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the 6 of Swords upright. So the 6 of Swords means moving out of difficulty into calmer waters. You can see this. There's people in a boat here, and they are moving away from something. So this could be literally moving away to another place. Remember, I mentioned earlier that some of us may be moving home or renovating or changing up our home. This could also be metaphorical, that you are moving from one state of being to another. But this is definitely about improvement. This is about more harmony, moving towards more harmony, more peace, more calm, and, possibly finding home within yourself in a new way and recreating that. So there's a lot of recreation energy right now. And your other card is 10 of Swords, which is endings, completions. So this moving away has created literally the end of something or of multiple things. I'm getting for Taurus. And some of this may not have happened yet, right? This is, like I said, this is between now and the beginning of November. So basically, this is like the end of a painful situation, the end of a total end to an old dream. Like you want to find the new dream. That's maybe what this boat, you're moving in towards the new dream. Okay, Taurus, so that's good. We like to see that. Okay, Gemini. Okay, so Geminis, here's your card, the World, upright. Something has completed. There's a completion of karma. You are ready to move into the world in a new way, recreate yourself, rebirth yourself. When we get the World, we know that all possibilities are now open. And again, this could be also another travel card. Let me get you, for Gemini, let me get a clarifying card and more information. See, most of you are on Facebook. I'm also broadcasting this on YouTube. So it will also live on YouTube as well. If that's where you want to follow me, because I'm going to be doing a lot more readings. I've been getting a lot of downloads about what's going to be happening into next year, and it's not great. And I'm not the kind of person that likes to give that. So yeah, so I feel like what we can do together really collectively is come in to this space and create shifts, right? That's what this is about, is seeing maybe some blind spots that we don't see, or seeing places that have been difficult in our lives and how we can shift that energy, right? That's what this is about. We're not just, listening to to me blather on and on about what I think or what I'm being downloaded or what spirit is saying, right? It's more than that. There's got to be more than that, right? It's because we're all connected. Okay, Gemini. You have the World card and you have the Two of Pentacles. It's going to be a very busy 2 or 3 months. A lot of work, a lot of juggling, possibly a lot of travel. But this is a beautiful card because it just shows that you will be balancing everything with a lot of grace. So if there's supposed to be another card for you, Gemini. Let's see what else comes out. And money coming in, a new source of income, a new stream of income coming, that you're working. Okay. Another card for Gemini. It looks like this one. Ace of Swords, beautiful. So I feel like this also represents you, Gemini. Gemini, you are the communicator, the great chatter, the great communicator, the great idea person, the great manifester. There's a lot of lessons we can learn from Gemini. It's the mind. It's how we work the mind and the ideas to create what we want. So there is either a new offer coming in, new communication. Good morning, Tracy. Wow. Okay. So yeah, you might need to rewind at some point or come back and listen to, because I've been on Gemini for a while, but we're talking about there's a lot of change in our Geminis and our Gemini side of our chart. So if you are Gemini sun, moon, or rising, it's going to be hitting you directly. So this is, again, Mars retrograde, first of all, begins in October. Mars went into shadow on Saturday. So you're going to, if you have strong Gemini placements, we're all feeling it, but the strong Gemini placements are really going to be feeling it already. And I'm going to do a whole different segment probably next week on the beautiful Mars and Gemini. World War III aspects. These are like a lot of, especially in Europe, we're seeing a lot of fear, particularly around the cost of electricity. Like people are saying, am I going to eat or am I going to heat this winter? You know, there's a lot of anger. I mean, I think in the United States, we're not always aware of what's going on in other places, but I have friends and colleagues and clients in England and other parts of the world, in Europe, parts of Europe, not parts of the world, parts of Europe. So the Europeans are going to be feeling it, you know, as we come into this time. All right. So if you have friends, relatives, check in on people. Are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Okay. So we're going to go from Gemini to Cancers. Cancers, my Cancer friends, you have the Three of Fire in reverse. I usually don't read reversals, but because we have so many planets, we have 6 planets in retrograde. On Friday, when Mercury goes into retrograde, we're going to have 7 planets in retrograde. So retrograde movement, review, reassess. So Three of Fire is a lot about thinking positively about the future and being optimistic about the future. So when things are in reverse, does it means the opposite? Not really, or necessarily. So what I'm feeling for Cancers is maybe what you had in mind for your future is like, okay, I'm seeing the writing on the wall. This may not work out the way I think it's going to work out. So how do I create the new? How do I stay optimistic about something that now is like either dead in the water or it's so nebulous and so again, I cannot feel that pull. I almost can't even listen to my heart. Like, what is my heart telling me? I don't understand. So these are all the issues that could be happening It's also about, when we see threes, it could be about three people, three children, a family of three. Love triangles, right? All of that stuff could be part of the three of fire in reverse. So Cancers, let me pull another clarification card. This one wants to come out. So Gemini got this. Ace of Swords. So there is communication coming that will clarify the situation, or a new idea that you download from Spirit. You will be victorious. Things are going to turn out in your favor. So not to worry. Tracy, you're going to rewind. You're going to go and chat with your parents in England. I love you too. Have a fabulous day. And I hope the fair was great. I'm sorry I had to miss it. Okay, so another card for Cancer. What else does Cancer need to know right now? Another ace. Ace of Wands. A brand new start. Something very passionate, lustful, new clarity, but a new beginning. With, wands or fires, the spirit. It's feeling inspiration, new inspiration. So Cancers, if you've been wondering what the heck's going on, when are things going to be more clear? When is the path going to awaken? It's now, in this time period. Okay, Leos. Oh, Leo, you have such a beautiful card. The Ace of Water, the Ace of Cups. This could be new love. This is new energy, new healing, heart awakening, more self-love, more unconditional love, and just overflowing with love. There could even be tears, overflowing of emotion, but I feel like it's happiness, joy, healing, a sense of just this blast of heart energy for Leo. And Leo does rule, it's the sign that rules the heart. So Leo, let's see any clarification. Wow, these all jumped out. Okay, your clarification is first the Three of Swords, the opposite of the Ace of Water. This is very much heartbreak, but it's related to the Ace of Water. So this is all about purging the heart of old pain. So this Ace of Water, whatever this heart opening is, you're able to purge old hurt, old pain. And then you also have the Five of Swords. So this is about, hopefully about a win-win situation. I feel like when it comes to the heart, there's a win-win situation for you, Leo, that there's been long-standing conflict, and now it can be resolved. And then you also have the Seven of Wands. So do not fear. This is about courage, standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself, and believing in yourself over all things. And I feel like with this Ace of Water, this new beginning of the heart, new beginning of self-love, and possibly new love coming in, that it's going to help heal what was going on here, okay? Do we have any Leos here? Okay, Virgo. The Five of Water. So Virgo, you are feeling the feels. There could be a lot of sadness and regret from the past. I made this past mistake, or I made a past decision, and now I am feeling sad, or I'm feeling regret. So again, this could be a little bit of a pity party, which is, you're entitled to. We all have those moments where we need to release frustration, sadness, grief. So it's good to release those emotions, let the tears flow. This is obviously a water card. This is about emotions. But it's also a message to move forward and move on. Like after you release, and let go and surrender. You move on and move forward. So Virgos, I'm going to pull a clarification card for you. Yep, Three of Swords. So maybe you have some Leos in your life. Maybe there's some Leo Virgo connection here. Virgos, I feel like you're grieving over a separation, broken heart, a loss. You lost a job, a person, a home, a way of being, a dream. I feel like there's a lot about dreams and rebuilding dreams right now. Okay, another card for Virgo. So what else does Virgo need to know? And again, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This one. King of Swords. So this is about taking control of negative thoughts. I feel like this is about taking control of your thinking and changing perspective. Like what are the lessons I got from this? What is the good? What made me stronger? What made me feel more whole in myself out of the situation? Okay, so here's another card for Virgo. So let's keep pulling cards. Virgo. Two of Wands, yes. So you're going to go through this grief. And at the end of that, you are going to be ready to find new partners in life, people that you are inspired by and that you inspire. You're ready to explore and learn more about yourself, more about your own passions and desires and goals. So this is also about creating new goals and a new plan for your life. So that's great. I like that. Okay, so we have Libra next. So Libra is the Three of Water, Three of Cups in reverse. So Libras, this is a time of really going into self-worth around and your own self-value around joy. And maybe this is a signal to stop pushing joy away, stop pushing fun and play to the side. You know, are you overworked? Are you not connecting with others enough? It's about, you know, really being in connection. And again, when we have threes, this could be a love triad. This could be a party of three, so a family of three. Really give yourself the time and space to connect with the people that you love and also to meet new people. I feel like this could also be an indication that you might be too much intertwined with the people you already know, and it seems like you might need some more interaction with new people, new energies. That there's new energies that are coming in or wanting to come in, and maybe you're pushing them away. And this could be so connected to more joy and adventure and fun and play. So don't maybe say yes more than you say no to things, right? What else does Libra need to know? What else does Libra need to know? These two cards. Oh, the Two of Swords and the Four of Wands. Yeah, you're refusing things. You're feeling like you're in a bit of a stalemate. But what at the end of this stalemate is celebration, community, love, really good things. Possibly even a new relationship coming in. So maybe it's not about doing the same things all the time or saying yes to only certain things and no to other things. Like maybe you need to have, because the Two of Swords is about seeing the pros and cons as equally and just sitting there and doing nothing, right? And part of it could also be you just don't have all the information yet. You're just not sure which direction to move in. But I feel like any sort of movement would be good for Libra. Making a change, taking a chance, building a new community, going into a new community that you may not feel comfortable about it, but you'll learn more. You'll make new contacts. It'll really help you. Okay, so that's the Libra stuff. And we also have Mercury going into retrograde in Libra starting Friday. So it's time to review, who are you hanging out with? Who are you playing with? These might not be the right people for you anymore. It may be time to change all of that up. So just, I would say, welcome in the new, especially in the form of new love, new friends, new playmates. Hi, Afia. Hello from Kentucky. Nice to see you here. Okay, so we just did Libra. We're going to do Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Ten of Fire in reverse. So it's time to let go of burdens. What have you taken on that doesn't work for you, does not serve you anymore? It's time to get rid of those things. And hi, Kelly. Nice to see you. It's been a while, my dear. So Scorpio, end of a cycle. And I feel like it's also right now we have the South Node in Scorpio. The South Node represents karma and releasing karma. So Scorpio, you're in this space of needing to release the old stuff. And I feel like the old stuff that needs to be released is going to be easy for you to tell because it's going to feel like a burden. It's not going to feel good. This is not stuff that works anymore. Oh, hey, Kris. I'm doing great. And you are Scorpio. Well, good timing. Scorpios releasing, a lot of releasing. It could be releasing contracts with, it could be work contracts. It could be contracts with people. It could be whatever, soul contracts, probably more than anything else with this, because fire represents soul, spirit. What else does Scorpio need to know? And again, this is for Scorpio sun, moon, or rising. Anybody that has heavy placement of Scorpio in their birth chart. Okay, here's your other card. The Knight of Wands. So this is kind of like go time. This is about maybe something returning from the past and you going, I want to move forward. Kelly, you're an Aquarius. The Aquarius is still coming up. You have a lot of energy, Scorpio, to make change and to be bold about it. This is about bold change. This is about like saying a big yes to you and making some really big changes in your life. It could be moving. We did see this already in the collective reading that I did earlier, that there is going to be a lot of movement for us as a collective. Listen to your inner guidance always. Okay, Scorpio is another. Okay. Seven of Wands, another fire. So there's a lot of fire element happening for Scorpio. So this is about courage, standing up for yourself, speaking up for yourself. And, with all the change that's going on in your life, Scorpio, um, keep believing in yourself. Keep believing that you can overcome obstacles. And if there are people that are against you, people that are not on your side, just know that you do have the upper hand. You know you're right. So stick to your guns, stick to your perspective, don't compromise, and you'll be able to make those changes in your favor. Okay, Kris. Well, this is a great time to move, and it looks like, it's, if you're bold and make big, bold moves, it's going to turn out really well for you. Okay, Sagittarius. 8 of Fire, beautiful card. This is about the arrows of love. Also could be about a lot of communication, a lot going on, and travel. Sagittarius, you have all the things going on for you, and this makes sense. So Gemini is the opposite sign of yours. So Gemini represents your mirror, represents relationships, how the world reflects back to you. You're welcome, Kris. So Sagittarians, you have a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of change and transformation happening, all moving you up and forward in life. Things are really grooving in the right direction for you, Sagittarius. So let's some clarifiers for Sagittarius. Just make sure, take time for yourself to rest. Don't, 8 of this much fire and those kinds of blasting kind of energies can be a lot, especially with Mars in your opposite sign. It's going to be really a lot. You're going to be putting a lot of energy into relationships. Look at this Wheel of Fortune. So Sagittarians, this card represents you in a lot of ways. This is a Jupiter card. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. You are ready for change, and the change is here. It's happening. Good things are coming your way. It's fate, it's destiny, and you're going right towards it. Sagittarians are the archers, right? You have that aim, you let that arrow fly, right? And it's flying right into the bullseye. A lot of great things happening for Sagittarians. So we're happy for you, Sagittarius. Okay, Capricorn, that's me. Capricorn, Moon, Sun, Rising, Magician. What are you creating, Capricorn? What are you manifesting? You are manifesting big time. And I always say this card means your word is your wand. So use your words if you're a writer, a speaker, teacher, reader, anything where you are interfacing in a way with the public. Know that you are co-creating with Spirit to manifest this new vision, whatever that is, you're weaving the new story, the new myth. And the Magician has this as the number 1. It's a new beginning. Hey, Barbara, nice to see you. Colleen, I'm just seeing the Scorpio Venus. Yes. So, you are going to be reinventing your home and releasing a lot of burden, both you and James. Okay, so this Magician card is the beginning of wealth, the beginning of spiritual inspiration, the beginning of new communication, new ideas, and the beginning of new love, new heart opening, healing. So the Magician encompasses basically the 4 elements, right? And when we have this card, it's telling us use your words and use all of the elements of your talents, your personality to create and manifest the vision on the physical realm. Okay? The Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising. What else do they need to know? The Three of Wands. Yep. This is about waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you've sent out those arrows of intention. You've sent out your vision. And now you're like, I know it's coming back. I know I've planted the seeds. I have, and you know, for all of us, let's reference March of this year. March of this year, we were really planting a new vision and planting new seeds. So that was 6 months ago. Where are you now? Where will you be? What is the manifestation and how is it turning out for you? So Three of Wands is, again, positive expectation, knowing that whatever you put out is coming back to you. Wow, this is interesting. So Two of Wands, this is about a new plan, a new way to explore the world, and new partnerships, looking for those soul, spirit, companions of the soul, companions of spirit at your side. Oh, wow, okay, a lot of cards for Capricorn. Ace of Swords, the communication. Something's coming in, news is coming in with ideas, with fresh beginnings, with, you know, with the crown and the laurel, with a triumph. There's a triumph here. Okay, one more card for Capricorn. What is this in relation to? Aha, Ten of Wands. So where have you taken on too much? What do you need to let go of? And on top of that, I also feel like this is a saying, don't give up. It may feel heavy right now. It may feel like a burden. It may feel like, oh my God, I'm the one doing all the work. It feels like heavy lifting right now, but that's about to change. So remember, the 10 is the end of a cycle. Ones are the beginning. So we're, you know, Capricorns, we've reached that level of maximum load, right? We're carrying maximum load, but we're at the finish line. So don't give up, keep pushing. You're at almost at the restart where you get all the things that you want, right? Okay. Aquarius, the Sun in reverse. So this is not a card I like to get in reverse. But what I will say is for Aquarians, things might have been unclear. Things might have felt like you've had a cloud over you. That it was hard to make a decision or hard to move forward, hard to feel as vital as you're used to feeling. And I'm getting to that, you know, maybe it's also time just to review your dreams, review what makes you happy. Again, we've got a lot of planets in retrograde right now. And then Mercury going retrograde on Friday. So it's going to be a full-on retrograde show there. And it has been for a while. So this energy of reversals, it gives us the opportunity to reassess things. Okay, so Aquarius, you have a beautiful card. So I feel like this is a good helping energy for you. This is the Knight of Swords. This is about action. So you taking action swiftly. And it also means that conditions are changing swiftly, which is good. At this point, when you have the Sun in reverse, you want conditions to change. You want things to improve quickly. So This could also be about someone coming in to help you. Let's get more information for Aquarius. Oh, beautiful. Three of Cups. This is about gatherings, reunions, a connection with souls, connection with the heavenly realms, connection with spirit. Yeah, I'm going to pull another card for Aquarius, but I feel like this is about who are those people that bring you joy? Who can you celebrate with on a regular basis? Like, just, I feel like the more joy and celebration you can call in, maybe it's with a group of women. It could be with a group of women. It could be family. You've had a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of sadness, a lot of anxiety, overcoming a great deal of pain, Aquarians. So this idea of joyfulness might be like, how can I find the joy in this, right? Pull another card for Aquarius. When we're in that, when we're in a phase of grieving and fear and sadness, it can be so hard to find those places to open up. Oh boy, yeah. Number 13, the Scorpio card. This card represents complete and utter surrender to transformation. Aquarians, you're going to be going through a great surrender, a great release. I feel like I want to get more cards. So I feel like this also has to do with the loss of a person in your life. It might have been death. It might have been a divorce. Whatever it was, it's almost like they are telling you to move forward. They're telling you, almost surrender to your joy, surrender to happiness, which maybe I don't get it exactly, but hopefully you do, Aquarians. Surrender to happiness. Let's see. What else does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, more cards feel like they want to come out. What else does Aquarius need to know? This is Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, yeah. You're almost there. You have 2 9s here. I feel like you've shut yourself off from friends or from the world. You've shut yourself off from passion, from pleasure. And maybe this is also about, setting up boundaries. Maybe people have been telling you, like, why don't you just let this go? Why don't you just move on? And you're really kind of like, fuck you. There is this sense of holding on, this sense of just having so much of a boundary up that nothing can come in. And I feel like there's new community for you, there's new things, but you just haven't been ready. And that's okay. So look at this, look at it this way, that now that everything's going into reverse, you are able to review all of this, all of what's happened to you, all of what's happened in this loss. And I'm hearing the word refined. Yeah, refined community, refined a new, this is your second 3, your newfound creation. And that makes sense. When we're grieving, when we're sad, it's hard to create, but I feel like it's almost like you or something pulls you into this new creative collaborative cooperation. So it's with other people, it's a team. Often the word for this card is teamwork makes the dream work. Maybe you're doing too much on your own. That could be part of it. Just being alone too much, trying to do everything on your own. Pull in your tribe. Your tribe is around you. I feel like that's part of it. Surrender maybe to the fact that you cannot do it alone anymore. Surrender to what burdens, what anxieties, worries. Start to, I'm hearing pray for those people to come in. I feel like they're like they're like all around you and you've got a giant wall up. But I feel like these new people can literally jump over that wall. I feel like they are really, these are your people. They're really meant for you. So this is about you finding new tribe, new collaborators, new energy that's really going to be towards building something that is creative, prosperous, and maybe the prosperity is beyond money, right? It's the prosperity of new friends, new connections, new networks. Okay, Pisces, 3 of Earth in reverse. So this might be about feeling the loss of a project, of a, and again, this is Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. We have the Pisces full moon on Saturday. I'm Pisces rising, so I feel Pisces things very strongly. So this could signal the loss of a group, the loss of collaborators, the loss of I feel like there's a loss involved here. So I'm going to pick more cards for Pisces. Two of Cups. This is the soulmate card. It's love. It is also connection with the higher self, co-creation with the higher self. It could also be business partnerships. With the 3 of Earth here, it could be relationships or partnerships, business partnerships, or both. So let's find out more for Pisces. Hi, Jen. Yeah, you are. You're like kind of like Pisces sisters with all the Pisces in my chart. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, lots of work. But work that brings in money, that brings in, this could be a side job. So maybe with the loss, or, it might even be a walking away. It might be like, wow, the dream of this job, of this community, of this group of collaborators, of people I've been working with, yeah, it turns out it's not the right one for me. So there is a new partnership coming in, and that it will inspire you or help you to create another stream of income, create more money, create more prosperity. It's definitely, there's a change coming in for money. So it could be a new job, new side hustle, new freelance work. 8 of Pentacles is definitely lots of hours working. So Pisces, there's some work ahead of you in the next 2 to 3 months. But I feel like it's a joyful work. Yeah. Yes, 9 of Pentacles. So the 8 goes into the 9. So there's a real good progression in the next 2 to 3 months. 9 is all about the independent contractor, independent woman. I mean, if you're a man, doesn't matter the gender, it's independence, financial independence, and finding the joy in being by yourself. So I feel like this 2 of Cups may not necessarily be about a love relationship with another person, but about the kind of love that is for the self. that you just feel so complete, because the 9 is complete unto herself or himself. They don't need another person. They have the money they need. They have the security they need. They have the abundance of self-love, of creativity. They have their pets. They have their garden. They have their home. But when someone reaches the state of the 9, they're also more ready for the partner to come in, the new love, the new job, the new collaborator. So over the work that you're doing, Pisces, over the next 2 to 3 months is really going to pay off big. Okay? So that's some good news, Pisces. Anyways, my beautiful friends, I am available for readings if you would like a personal reading. I think they should be on my website. And I'm also discontinuing certain readings. One of them is called the SAS reading. And let's see, can I show it on my, let's show it on my computer while I'm on here. Let's see. So, you know, for a lot of these readings, I do take payment plans. You know, we're going into kind of a little bit of a rough time as far as, you know, money goes. That's part of what's happening now too, is that all the money system, the markets, or housing market, all that stuff is going to start to kind of go wonky. So I wonder if I can show this so you guys can see this. I need to get my computer plugged in. See here. So I don't know if you guys can see this. Can you guys, yeah, let me know if you could see the other screen. But this one is called Business SAS, and it basically is where I do a tarot reading, and we also look at the archetypes, you know, for your personal archetypes and your business archetypes, and how can we, you know, upgrade your website, upgrade your business plans, whatever it is. We look at all of that and kind of see what is the legend, the story of your business for the next 6 to 9 months. You tell me about 2 to 3 projects you have in progress, or you could ask me questions, and then we meet for an hour and a half to, you know, I will go do a lot of this work ahead of the meeting and then bring it back to you in like a report, a branding report, and what I see on your website, social media, and anything that you wanted me to review. Maybe it's a specific offering that you have. So I'm going to not be doing these anymore after probably the middle of next month. So $650 is the full payment. But if you click on this partially button on my website, it'll take you to the breakdown. So you can do a down payment of $299, and then the balance is basically, I think, 3 payments after that of $149 if you want to do that. I also have other readings here, and I think one that's not on here yet. Yeah, I'll add more. I'm adding a new reading to my website, but I also have a Goddess Initiation Circle here in Santa Barbara. It's in person. It's $35. It's Saturday. We're going to have the beautiful full moon in Pisces, and we're starting around 10:30. We're meeting at the beach this time, and when you sign up, I will give you directions and tell you where it's going to be at. But it's a beautiful women's circle. We'll be working with Lalita and working with the divine feminine, the divine masculine coming together. Those energies, we'll be doing a lot of meditation and chanting and ritual work. And again, it's a beautiful gathering of women. So that's what I've got going on this week, ladies and gentlemen. And close that up. So I am sending you all so much love. I will be back with more readings. So again, remember we have Mercury going into Libra retrograde on Friday, the full moon in Pisces Saturday, and we also have Mars in shadow right now getting ready to go retrograde in Gemini. So there's a lot of big energies happening, and I will be back to help with give you guys some meditation, some energy work, and to do more readings. Of course, free here on Facebook and on YouTube. So if you prefer one or the other, I'm on both. And I'm just sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here. Hi, Cindy. Bye, everyone.